Still going to spend less. Yeah, exactly. So we'll grab prepared defense. 120% boost is pretty nice. 10% more defense is actually insanely good. And just more org all the time is like really, really, really swell too. We got free civilian factories. Indeed, we do. Now, are we capped on radar? Okay. Can we build radar over here? We can, and we will. And I'm also going to go ahead and build some anti-air. I'm going to keep moving forward on this. I mean, this will pay off when we've got more of this territory. I think it is going to be important for us to hold that anti-air situation. Although, if we do push forward, probably what we'll do is we'll change our priorities and just massively try to, like, fort up right across the river here. And ultimately try to hold that line for the rest of the game. You're doing this. I'm going to set a limit of 1 and add 1 more in here. That's will give us exactly 24. I mean, we don't have the resources for it. I'm going to bring down the priority to finish this, because we'd rather just kit out the people in the field first. But if we can get this to a full 24 and then hold that line with that somehow, that would be gorgeous. And just hang on to that for the entire game, if possible. I don't know. Can you liberate Luxembourg? I mean, we hold part of Luxembourg now. We hold part of the province. We would like to grab the city. The thing is, this is a fairly strong defense. I mean, 6 divisions over here. They're going to be dug in. I don't know if there's any fort. They do have level 2 fort, which is pretty potent. We, of course, don't have our own tanks or ability to bombard, so it's not really in the cards for us. Any forts, river will help, but having forts should make that line nearly impregnable. Imagine having to take a level 6+ fort through a river crossing. Yeah, that would be nice. And anti-air killing bombers. Liberate. Luxembourg's actually part of Greater Germany. I mean, and that's the thing. We're going to do the whole, like, Greater Germany. People voted for this particular line, and we'll go through it, although we're not rushing down it, because right now it wouldn't be all that helpful compared to some of these other things. Everything is part of Greater Belgium when Quill plays. It's not Luxembourg anymore, it's Luxem-Belgium. Non-aggression pact with Sao Paulo. Yeah, so Brazil, Sao Paulo, Union of Britain. Things are happening. Things are happening. And the Argentine Commune went and ate up the, what is it, like Patagonian Workers Union or something. I don't remember what they were, but ate them up. I don't think Argentina was socialist when that war happened. I think they beat up the socialists and then became socialists. Apparently, you can beat them and join them. Sao Paulo hope they conquer the world. That would be a fun playthrough. Maybe we could do that one time. So there's not, here's the thing. It's like, there's not going to be a ton of excitement because there's not going to be a lot of movement, but at the same time, like, my heart is just pounding. All right, there we go. Oh, yes, people wanted us to check the their ideas. White Citizens Council. I don't think this is like war plan white, war plan pink, war plan. I think the White Citizens Council is like full on, does what it says on the tin. America's born again, church and state. This is, remember, this is America. Yeah, the Silver Legion, criminalized syndicalism, forced labor, White Citizens Council, America's born again. Basically, they're trying to make America great again, and they're not hiding it. They're not pretending something else that's going on here. Whew. Yeah, absorb the Klan. Yeah, no. Again, this is America, is what's going on. So they've started their war with Canada. And Mexico's just fighting down here for now, but I think there's going to be some more. So I don't think Canada is going to be able to hold off here. They did move some of their troops back. I mean, the prairies and the mountains aren't the highest value spots. Maybe they can hold on over here. We don't want Canada to capitulate because they do have a super powerful navy, because they inherited the Royal Navy. They're indeed very fine people. Non-aggression pact, sure. Call to arms. Right, yeah. I'll technically join the war. Lend-lease, fine. Oh yeah, except I still don't have convoys. Why is the Entente fighting against the Kaiser? Why not? Well, mostly because of me, actually. That's why. Decision available. Oh, this is war propaganda. We have 100% war support, though, so we don't need any war propaganda whatsoever. Does the mod require exclude DLCs? I'm not sure. I think, like, I don't know if there's a DLC-less version of Kaiserreich. I have no idea. Yeah, someone else is going to have to answer. Brooke, do we need one? You don't need DLCs for Kaiserreich? Oh, excellent. Right, because I just realized, I don't think they have the ship designer stuff in here, which would be sort of man the gunsy, right? If we go here... Yeah. Oh, well, that's convoy, so that doesn't count. No, the ship designer's in here. Or does it use it, but you don't need it? They have compatibility, but don't require. Excellent. Okay. Well, that's good news. I gotta say, the Kaiserreich team is amazing. I'm gonna accept these Lend-leases, even though, like... So, you know, whoever can supply us with stuff will do it. We're mostly trying to import some steel... No, we're not importing anything, actually. So all of our convoys are being used for Lend-lease. Middle Africa blocks our investment. We lose some stability and lose our African investments. Wow, we do have a lot of civilian factories. Okay, because we finished the radar. That's good. Let's take a look at our fort situation. We may want to preemptively build up a few more forts to level 4 here on the Dutch border in case the Dutch join in and all of a sudden the Germans come knocking over here, which would be pretty sucky. Bam, we didn't build most of these forts, we just have them. We did build some coastal forts in both places that have our docks, and then we have a little bit of coastal forts. Maybe I'll bring them both up to level 2 over here, just to give us a little bit more oomph. What force not on GOG? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, looks like there's some enemy planes here again. We do detect 54%. And can I click on this and see? Okay, nothing currently. Maybe they're not enemy planes actually, because we have airports. Yeah, so there's 25 strategic bombers from Canada here. All right, KW line has been built, and yeah, we'll go ahead and where is it? Oh, resist and bite over here for the reconnaissance company, which is going to be really nice if we can add it in. Our deficits are shrinking, which is good. So yeah, adding the recon company is going to be brilliant. Russian Republic declares war on Mongolia. Now, how's this front line going? Okay, I think Russia's pushing in, because I think the Ukraine had up around here, around Gomel, didn't they? I think so. I think Russia's pushing in here. Oh, yeah, and I think they've wrapped around this way. Again, I don't know where the original lines are. I guess I could click and see, like... Yeah, this is owned by Ukraine, but it's controlled by Russia. Yes, okay, so they're pushing in, which is lovely. Good for us. I don't know if them fighting Mongolia is good for us. We'll see what happens. Oh, bold line is the original border. Wait. This over here? This bold line? Oh, shit! Oh, okay, they're wrecking face. More non-aggression packs. Russia's doing sterling work against Germany, something winter. The French lines haven't really moved. Now, of course, both sides have probably reinforced a fair bit. I mean, it's only level 3, it's not the huge, so this is also mountainy. I actually don't know, like, France... Coming to France doesn't seem to be doing a whole heck of a lot. I don't know where their troops are. I keep waiting to see, like, more overt combat over here, and waiting for some of the German stuff to chill. They only have a single cav division here? Let's strike. Because it's not going to thin out alliance too much, and actually will give us a much better angle of attack onto Luxembourg. And it'll cut off Verdun. Which, oh, the Germans have pushed through here, that thick line. So they've taken Verdun from France. But if we can do that, however many troops they've got here might get cut off. You know what? I'm gonna commit more, because they are moving in here. And the Spanish three-way is still kind of three-wayed. Oh, the Democles project. The nuclear bombs. They're working on it. Fall of Burgos. Will the Carlist be able to come back from this? Oh, right here. Yep. Yeah, it feels like the CNTFAI, which started in this chunk here, feels like they're pushing. They lost a little bit in their south, but they're pushing fairly well in the north. So I don't know. All right. Kingdom of Finland has capitulated. Oh! Oh, that's great! Okay, because Finland was part of the Reichspakt. Oh yeah, Russia is definitely doing hard work here. They're reinforcing a little, running back, but this infantry here that just moved in, they're not dug in. It'd be really great if the French troops here were to assist this combat, but I suppose if they can keep the people in Verdun just pinned down, that wouldn't be the worst. Alright. Yeah, they brought in some more dudes, but yeah, see, they don't have much org at all. We still have some in reserve. We're doing okay. Like, we may not be able to take it, because it's hard to advance, especially with just infantry. Yeah, they're reinforcing a bit too much. Okay, I'm gonna halt that. Missing... Oh. We were missing, and then we weren't. Eh. I think we do have support artillery. We don't have line artillery. Actually, okay. We've got one line artillery, one line anti-tank, which started with it. I guess we're gonna keep it, it's fine. We do have the extra support artillery as well, which is good. But yeah, attacking, I mean, we would have lost some people there. One unit in the north now. Yeah, we can't attack Aix-la-Chapelle directly, though. We don't border these guys. They are getting some more tanks maybe up front. Panama. Yeah, so Panama, the Panama Canal went back to Panama over here after the end of the American Civil War. But yeah, how's Canada doing? Yeah, this is not going to go well at all. At all. India. Oh, the Indian Empire is broken up again a little bit. Interesting. Dominion of India. Mostly chill. Oh, yeah, how's Australasia doing? Yeah, they're losing more territory to German East Asia here. Damn. Modify government? Ooh. So... our defense is pretty good. I'm almost like, would like to look at someone who might add a little bit of attack or something. I don't know. Yeah, is there a good general that adds plus attack? Exactly. There you go. We've got 10% division attack right over here with Rene Legru. 5% here, as well as boost to motorized, mechanized, and armor, which is really nice later. We don't really have that now. Yeah, I think we're going to have to grab the division attack. Is attack what we need? Isn't it breakthrough? Well, yes and no. Breakthrough would be amazing. So breakthrough and defense are basically like hit points that are only used for attack and defense. You take that before you start losing your actual organization. But attack does make your attack more effective. Breakthrough gives us more like sort of hit points for attack, but this is still going to be useful. I think we are going to do this. We might make a change later on, specifically to like motorized and mechanized once we get that going on. We have such a small manpower thing that mechanizing our army actually would have a lot of value. We'll do that for now. I mean, we're not necessarily going to attack immediately. Resist and bite. Alright, so I'm not going to do the air or the sea stuff at this time. I've been assigned divisions. Oh. No, you should be adding to that. That was weird. Okay. We can fund the Solway Institute. We can't go any further than that because we've got a conflict there. Although we can get the Belgian Lion if we have New Belgium. With more recruitable population, which would be nice. Research speed boost. This would be production boost, which is nice. Expand the harbor would give us more dockyards, which actually would have some value because we could repair a fleet and then go back to building convoys. This is military factories. And then if we do that... I know, that's just more and more factories, which is good. Can we not get... Can we not actually get discounts to researching motorized or mechanized? Maybe they don't have anything like that in their tree. Support artillery boost. Oh, here's the mechanized over here. Tank. Armor. Research time and a discount to producing the mechanized and motorized and everything, which is really good. Right, War on the Horizon's a little bit wonky. Because I think what it does is it just extends our conscription laws by one. If I had realized this, I wouldn't have bothered changing my conscription laws one extra time. I don't know if we want to go to a service by requirement. It does slow down our factory output considerably. I mean, yeah, it gives us more recruitable population. We're sort of okay on manpower right now. But I'm wondering if we should go down this route for those research discounts. It would be actually really nice. I mean, this is some light tank stuff. Would be nice to add in like one heavy tank. Do the thing where you have like a heavy tank destroyer in your infantry divisions. Gives them hardness, which is really, 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 really valuable. Really, really, really valuable. What do you guys think? Distribute bicycles. Uh-huh. Right over here. Actually, it does give us a discount to support equipment. Alright, let's do it. War on the Horizon. I mean, it's not really on the horizon, it's here. But let's do it. Oh yeah, it does go to total mobilization, actually. But again, that drops our recruitable population. I guess it counters it with the other one. I think it knocks both of these up by one category. I'm not sure. Maybe it just sets it directly. The text in a national focus tends to be contextual. I'm betting it doesn't set it... I'm betting it just knocks each one of them up one notch. And if I had realized that, I would have saved a bunch of political power. Because I think I'd be quite happy just sitting at extensive conscription and war economy. So I'd have left at, like, whatever, limited conscription and partial mobilization or whatever, and then pop this to bring us up. But I guess we'll go ahead and do it. What the heck, right? All right, we got the huge boost to recon companies now, which we will go and burn through. We're going to want to add it to our people. Bicycles in Belgium, totally unrealistic. War's not on the horizon, it's everywhere. It's directly overhead. Actually, less overhead because there's not too many bombings that happen on us. Yeah, I'm hoping... I don't like the fact that Canada doesn't have any fighters here to cover its strategic bombers, but I'm hoping that it can do a little bit of work for us. We now have a 50% boost to the resource... Well, the thing is, as Belgium, we don't have a lot of resources, so the 10% increased resource gain efficiency... Well, that's maybe not true. We actually did go and produce more. We've got a lot of steel production. We're offering a lot for export. We have 6 left for export. Actually, getting 10% more steel will allow us to export at least 1 extra dose of this, which will give us another civilian factory. And since it's 50% research speed, it's still 102 days left. And we don't have the advanced machine tools for production efficiency cap. I mean, we're not necessarily at the cap right now. Okay, I think this is the priority, is to do this. But then we will get the, the resource production. The horizon is 10 kilometers away, so I guess it works. Well, I guess that's true. A dose of steel, yeah. Take 2 doses of steel and call me in the morning. Well, some people take iron supplements. So we've got some French Republic ships, some Australasian ships docked over here in Dunkirk. And the French border still hasn't moved over here. Yeah, it looks, to me, it looks like the Socialist Republic of Italy is going to get trounced. I don't know if France is going to move in and assist with anything. It would be really nice if they did. Russia's pushing on to Kiev now. So, Ukraine will fall soon-ish. And one of the nice things is every time a nation capitulates to Russia, they get a bunch more equipment, which is probably good, because Russia has a bunch... That's our fuel situation. What are we using the fuel? Oh, our ships are probably out again. Yeah. Our Navy's back out. And trying to protect some things. There we go. Sinking some... Who dis? Who dis? I need more tooltips, especially in this game. I don't know which flag this is. But we sank some ships. That's great. Excellent. And over here. That's not the German Empire. I mean, I'm assuming it was someone over here, but I don't know. Oh, could be Middle Africa. No, because it's stripy. It was stripy, right? I don't know, man. Field Hospital 2, that's really good. Some upgrades there, really valuable. That. Let's go back to industry over here. We'll pick up the excavation. Oh, it may have been these guys. Yeah, it's not Germany, East Austria. I don't know. East Asia, rather. But we sank some ships, you guys. Woo! I think I tried right-clicking and left-clicking, but I may be wrong. Alright, well, I mean, that's... Yeah. No, nothing. But the good news is, we're sinking some convoys. Yeah, see, okay, it's these guys again. Oh, Sao Paulo was annexed. There you go. Yeah, it's these guys. AOG. Which is what? Yeah, why isn't there a tooltip on this? And that's not a Kaiserreich thing. That must be a Hoy thing. Like, it's less of a problem in normal Hoy, because in theory I know the flags. I don't know the flags, but it's really hard here. War on Horizon is done. Is it time to distribute bicycles? Yes, of course we're going to distribute bicycles, you guys. Which is nice, because it's going to increase our production of support equipment, which currently goes a little slowly because we have a shortage of aluminium, but we've only 2 short overall. It's not worth importing, and we don't have the convoys anyway, so, I mean, we can do overland importing. Let's get the other excavation here. It's still pretty fast. And yeah, out of fuel. Yeah, our ships are, they're on convoy attack. We may want to go with fewer ones. We may want to just have destroyers doing convoy attack and have the others on task force. Strike force. I think, actually, I'm remembering now, we were going to research synthetic refineries. We will do that when we've got some tech. Aluminum bikes getting fancy here. Oh, Carlos Spain was annexed. So now it's a 2-way war. Now, the Kingdom of Spain is quite a lot bigger than the CNT-FAI. What kind of numbers are we looking at? Divisions, 14 to 27. Okay, about the same. Our intel is very unclear. More factories in the north. More ships in the south. Not that that matters. Recon Company 2. Excellent. And yeah, we're going to get synthetic oil experiments going, so we can get a little bit of that. Especially if we're going to start going mobilized and mechanized, we're going to need some fuel for that as well. AOG is meant to be pseudo-black market nation, normally part of China. It's going to get removed in the next update since it's crazy insane. Oh, interesting. Okay. Allemagne, Austria... Okay, well, so the Allemagne part, it would be German, so okay. Our finest hour. Oh yeah, Winston Churchill wrote some sort of alt history about the war. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Childish fantasy. Something finest hour. What? Canceling Lend-lease. AOG, German administered puppet state of German Empire, Southern China. Akin to the British Raj. Ah. So there's a lot of German troops over here. Oh, Oh, no, never mind. I thought something had changed here. I misinterpreted this province for this. So France still hasn't made any progress. They are fighting! Not any fighting in this province here. I'd still like to punch through, but it's not really possible. Disadvantage. Okay, we're up to full 24, which is good. Actually. You're green. Which is a bit annoying. And you know what? I'm actually going to cancel you. Yeah. I have one too many. So that's just going to release this. Excellent. We have a surplus of everything, which is lovely. We're going to go and add the recon company. Now, if I were to add the support anti-tank, we'd have a shortage. Oh, we're not producing any anti-tank. Or artillery? Or the motorized yet. Although we have... Okay, we have some stored, though. Let's do this and this, and we'll pick an idea that gives us some extra military factories. Now, we will want more if we want to be able to add in. That's just what I was looking at now, like if I want to add the extra support, which probably is a decent idea. Winston Churchill's also in the history of the war. He's a major part of the winning side. What an egotist. Absolutely. All right, guys, we've distributed bikes. The contract, because it's 5% research time in general. It's whiskey and get the artillery advances, because we probably need to research some of that. Oh, it's Tertia again! Tertia! Coming in with the double dose. Send your bicyclists on a tour of France. It might become a huge thing someday. Yeah, that's really funny. Perhaps Adolf Hitler could illustrate Churchill's books. Right, I hear he's an Austrian artist. Actually, are there any pop-ups in this game about Hitler at all? There must be some. Fall of Kiev. Russian army. I mean, if Russia can push into Germany, it's going to be brilliant for us. Brilliant. Bike around France. Never catch on. Hitler died in the intervention of the Russian Civil War. Oh. Okay, free civilian factories. I believe we will go and see about adding in some more military factories at this point. He died in the east. Okay, so he